Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. What's going on? What's happening? I'm so glad to see y'all. We got to talk. Okay, now we got gossip. Okay, so y'all get in, hit the like button as everybody's coming in. Y'all, please. I can't stress this enough. Like, that like button means so much to me. If I could bake y'all a sweet potato pie right now, I would bake a sweet potato pie for everybody in this room. If y'all will just hit that like button. Help me out. This is what get us out in the algorithm, man. Don't let these people do me like this. Y'all know I wouldn't let them do you like that. I have your back. Y'all look out for me. Don't do me that, okay? Please, pretty please, with a cherry on top. Hit the like button as you come in, please, and thank you. You guys are welcome here, and I'm so glad to see you. Let me greet everybody who's in the room. Before I say too much, y'all, it's our girl, RHONJ F's birthday. You know, she's a part of the royal family. That lady work a lot, but she be on the replay. She always got our back. She's always in the chat when she ain't working. Okay, so let's make sure we show her some birthday love. We got her birthday message pinned to the top of the chat. Okay, so please, let's make sure we show some love to our good sis, RHONJ F. Okay, and let me greet who's in the room so we can get into the gossip. Because, honey, it's going down. Things are happening. Folks have said things. Things have been said about folks, and we got to talk about it. Want to hear it go. We got the beautiful Bianca Edward on the porch, honey. We got Happy to Be Happy. She up in here. Kia Coco Pop is in the house. We got BJ Des up in here, honey. Desiree. Y'all know what it is. Nacho Twins mama is in the house. Who else we got up in here? Make sure I'm greeting everybody. I don't want to skip nobody. Let me take my time. Royal Crown Ambassador. Hey, sis. That's our good sis up in here. Looking good. And we happy to see you. I'm happy to see you. Lala Chanel is here. Hello, little sister. How are you? Always a pleasure. That's our student, honey. She be working hard. She be working hard, getting them grades. Cool gamer, always cool, always here. LEL with your crazy self. I love you so much, Miss MO1. Hey, Booski. Happy Wednesday, DS. It's so good to see you. Hello, beautiful people. I love your name. It's so cool. Miss Thelma. Hey, girl. The beautiful and gorgeous Niecy Rose. Honey, Miss Canada by way of Ghana, honey. That's a gorgeous girl. Y'all better get with it. Act like you know. Bitter Tea, what's happening? Girl, I'm glad you caught me too. Tom G, all the way from the UK. What's happening? It's so good to see you. I love Tom G. I'm so glad to see you. Is this Star? Do I see Star? I do. Hey, Star. How you doing? Hey, Charm CC. What's going on? Debbie Garcia's in the house, so that means we got permission to talk housewives. Once we see Debbie Garcia, that's it. It's on. DM Rocks, thank you for the super chat. Say hey. In the words of Jennifer Aiden, the Three Stooges, which is Melissa, Margaret, and Jackie, need to be fired. And you know what? This is the one time I agree with Jennifer Aiden. Hey, DM Rocks, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. One Nurse Courtney. Hey, girl. What's going on? Oh, D. Marie is in the chat. Hey, baby sister, what's happening with you? Good to see you. Y'all come on in, hit the like button. Please, if I miss anybody, or if they come in after I greet everybody, if I miss them, please don't y'all miss them. Make sure everybody feels welcome. Ain't nobody being tolerated on the porch, honey. Everybody's welcome. So please make sure everybody feels welcome. Hit that like button. And don't forget to send birthday wishes to Roni F in the chat. Okay, y'all know that Cash App this on her birthday message. That is the royal family's way of pinning that good dollar to your blouse. So make sure y'all show love. Win it if you can. If you can't do that, put a happy birthday message in the chat. Dialogue sister, so good to see you. Jean Jones. Hey now. Hey now. Okay. Girl, we missed you too. Listen, I'd be so happy to see y'all on the replay. Y'all don't see me. I make sure I like every one of y'all comments. I read what everybody got to say. So even if you watch a replay, leave a message. I'm going to always read your comment. And if you say something real crazy and funny, I'm going to talk back with you. We're going to talk together. Gail Sunset, how you doing? Welcome, gorgeous. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, Angel Gamer, how are you? You did catch it live. I love your picture with the orcas. That's so cute. I like it. Y'all, listen, I'm so glad y'all made it too. Listen. Y'all, we got to talk. So look, we got a couple of updates we're going to get in, and we got to really talk about what's going on with New Jersey, because I really, like I told y'all, I had to back away for a minute for my own mental health. I got to make sure I'm good, because if I ain't good, then that ain't no good. So I got to be good. You know what I mean? So listen. Whoo, child. So first of all, ow! Is that my Angie? Wait, where's that? Yes, it is that pretty girl from 305, Miss Dade County. The hardest working lady in Miami, Florida, is in the chat. I know that's right. So look, first of all, let's get this Jonathan Majors bullcrap out the way. Let's get it out the way. First of all, I ain't gonna drag Tiny, but please tell me, y'all, why is Tiny Harris, T.I.'s wife, the lady y'all call Smokey Robinson, respectfully, why is she going on record to defend a man that beats women? Why? Why don't she just, why is she going the way of Tiffany Haddish? Hey, God's anointed daughter, missed you too. Velda Sorrentino, my sis in the house. Oh, you at LAX. All right, girl. All right now. Okay. Debbie say it was too much of the same old toxic relationship. Oh, yes. But now this stuff. Oh, is that my MJ? Hey, MJ. I'm so glad to see you. He LEL said, I just want to know how she know he wasn't practicing for Creed with them ladies. Was she there? Nah, but she surely came, trampling and trampling out the bushes. And I know trampling and trampling are not exactly words, but that's what she did. Came spilling and tripping out the bushes to defend this man who likes to whoop on women. Star said because she got that hand on her, allegedly. Ooh, Star. Girl. Tom G say Tiny used to defending Dusties. Nothing new here, I think. Yeah. Nacho Twins mama say it hit too close to home. Charm CC say, yes, you do watch a reply on the replay, Seanitra. I do. Listen, when I say I love y'all for real. If I didn't, I wouldn't do it. I promise you. Y'all know my mouth and my personality is too blunt. So I really be wanting to see what people got to say. Like, I love y'all for real, man. If someone say this, why is Tiny defending a man who wouldn't look her way? He might actually look her way, Miss MO1. Tiny ain't one of us. Tiny is a dustish herself. Dust defends dust. You know what? You show right. She is a dustish American, and I need to respect that. Thank you for reminding me to stay in my lane. Hey, True Wisdom 13. Yep. Say curling iron lips need to stay out of it. Ooh, not curling iron lips. Yeah. So we sniping already? This what we doing? LA say, Tanya, please don't be weird. Too late for that, honey. That ship has sailed. Yeah, she is a Dustish American now. Y'all know we got to be politically correct. You know, shout out to all Dustish Americans. I'm not coming after nobody. I respect everybody's culture, okay? I'm not coming after Tiny. Say Tiny knows what it's like to have your dirty laundry in the streets. Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's why she felt the need to defend. Lord Royal Crown Ambassador say, I'm convinced Tiny is a frog. She built like one. Peru. So y'all sniping. Y'all just coming out the gate. Just, you know, pie. Click, clack, pie. Y'all just popping right off the bat. Like, no warm up, nothing, huh? Hey, M. Jones. So listen, this lady said, because she talking about the lady was at a nightclub. So basically, it's almost as though her and Tiffany Haddish both, their attitude is, if a man beat you, you got to stay in the house for a period of mourning. If he hit her, he hit her. What she do after he hit her does not free him from the fact that he hit her. And dare I say, he knew that was a clear woman when he hit her. So he had to know, you know, he's not a baby. He's not a children. He's a grown old man that looks like a moose in the face. You are old enough to know that in this country, if you happen to be a black male and you just so happen to hit a woman, and the woman that you hit just so happened to be a clear woman, that you clearly going to jail and ain't nothing you about to do about it. You're not just gonna get away with that. You're not just gonna get away with that. So just, you know, he's not a baby. So I'm not understanding. You know, y'all ran Tiffany Haddish off the Twitter. Y'all did that. That lady says she's leaving social media, and y'all won't see her there no more because she made them comments about the lady being at the nightclub and she looked unhurt and this and that. So basically, they saying if she can take a punch, then he shouldn't go to jail for it. It don't matter if he punched her, you know, she can take a punch. So, you know, he shouldn't be in jail. And because she said that, and y'all went and ran Tiffany Haddish off the Twitter, I don't know which one of y'all did it, but y'all did it. Okay? Y'all ran Mia Thornton off the internet. Y'all made Robert Dixon cut off his comments. And now y'all done ran Tiffany Haddish off the social media. She says she's never coming back. Y'all never gonna see her on there again. Okay. Say I'm reserving my judgment till he goes to court. I mean, you know, the people seen the evidence that he hit her. So I mean, I'm not reserving nothing. You hit her, you just hit her. Now the lady, according to her text messages, she didn't mind being hit, but that's clearly what done happened. And his team put them text messages out. So I'm inclined to believe him. You put a message out proving that you did hit her. Y'all was fighting. The only thing that said was the girl was basically saying, I can take a punch. That's all I saw. Kids say Tiny and Tiffany Haddish are part of the same group of women who also defend Leprechaun, R. Sylvester, the molester, and Chris Brown. And you show right. Lala says she need a severance package for waking up to him, let alone having him put hands on her. You ain't lying, because I believe he hit her. He looked like he bite people. Now, y'all say what you want to say. That man, if he came anywhere near me, I would be throwing knives, bullets, and blessed oil. That thing would have to get farther hell away from me. I don't even know exactly what the hell that is. Okay? So, you know, I don't normally sit up and just sympathize and, you know, have so much pity for the clear girls, but it's very clear to me that man is dangerous. He looked dangerous. Y'all not going to tell me Jonathan Major don't look dangerous. Lord, D. Marie talking about my bad. Come back to the net. D. Marie, you admitting you one of the people ran that girl off. Hey, on my days. It's my black cherry. That's right, girl. Hit that like button. I'm glad to see you. Hey, Vanessa Comagate. What's up, pretty girl? Look, I'm just keeping it real. Y'all know I don't lie for nobody. It's not my style. Hey, G, darling. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looked dangerous. That man looked like he'll chew through chain link fence. He just looked dangerous. So anybody forget Tiny and T.I. Kandi Phaedra connection? I mean, they friends. He say, and Tiny must think just because she don't mind for people to bend down and slap her means other girls gotta like it too. Maybe that's what she think. Maybe now, maybe. Debbie say, you see crazy in his eyes. Yes. Yes, that man looked like he washed his face with gravel. I wouldn't let that man nowhere near me. I don't care what nobody say. Hell to the no. Now, the fact that she texted him to let him know that she could take a punch, and she said she did not give the police her blessing. I don't know why she thought the police needed her blessing to put them charges on him. But she said she did not give the police her blessing. So all that said to me was, honey, Miss Thing said she could take a punch. And so I'm going to respect her. Like, I'm not mad at him, but I ain't finna pretend like you ain't whooped that girl up real quick. You put the 1-2, the wham bam on her. And I really believe that when they said what happened, said that she reached for that phone. And all y'all know, these men lose their mind. Somebody reach for that phone, especially when they know they tricking. Yeah, he looked unhinged. He looked crazy as hell. He looked crazy as hell. Y'all not finna convince me not now day of the week that man ain't dangerous. Everything about him looked like danger. I would say call Mystical, but he dangerous because you know he got that song Danger. Watch your back. And I don't know. Something just tell me. Something tell me. When Jonathan Majors walk in the room, you could just hear Mystical in the background. Just hollering danger. I'm like, golly, sir. Why must you do this, sir? Why is this happening, sir? That's a terrible looking fella. I mean, a terrible looking fella. I just want to pull this up because I need people to understand that I'm not being mean. I'm just being accurate. I'm just being accurate. That's all. That's all I'm doing. I ain't out to get nobody. I ain't out to get. I wouldn't have never let him get nowhere near me. So he definitely ain't hit me. But I'm just saying, for Tiny to come out talking about the girl, look, she smell BS on this story. Girl, I smell BS on some of your stories. Okay, Tiny, I heard about what you and your husband did down there in Miami for your anniversary. Now, I heard what y'all was doing down there in Miami. I smell a lot of BS on y'all. A whole lot. We heard about you at that party, Tiny. We heard about you at that party, okay? We heard all about you at that party. All I'm going to say is your husband get the bad rap. When real live, I feel like you might be the one that the people need to keep an eye on. Now, that's all I'm going to say. But I heard about you at that party. You talking about get on the floor. Have mercy. DV say, Seanitra, I agree. I think he look a little dangerous. He look a lot of dangerous, DV. A lot of dangerous. That man is something. Say, so Tiny's defending this fool, good Lord. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. MJ say, TC Seanitra, in fact, he called NYPD and he thought he would get brownie points. Yes. This sound like he brought this in there on himself. Yeah, she wasn't there. She wasn't there. Tom G say the body is right on him, but can't get past that face. Even his body disturbs me. And I'm going to just say that out front. Everything about him, he looked like a claymation monster. He looks like if the rock monster was black. If the rock monster was black, that's what he would look like. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the size of that Negro's neck. Would you just look at that? That man look dangerous. Y'all not going to convince me that man don't look dangerous. Look at him. He got a whole 10-pack of hot dogs across his forehead. Have mercy, good Lord. Look at the width of his head. Look how his shoulders slope down like something that crawled out of a cave. It's giving Cro-Magnon realness. Why in the hell would anybody think this man ain't got violent tendencies? Plus the fact that they said he done been problematic on other sets before and aggressive and stuff. He look aggressive. That face looks aggressive. You're not going to convince me this man don't wash his face with gravel and number 10 sandpaper. You're not going to convince me of that. No. Absolutely not. Miss MO1 say, yeah, Jonathan got them crazy eyes. Like he was snapping any given moment for the slightest thing. Yes. He look like he wake up snapping. Tom G say talking about Benzino neck. No, Benzino ain't got no neck. Or are you saying this man stole Benzino's neck? Now that I would believe. And I don't believe Benzino got the nerve to fight him to take it back. Hey, Kandi R. Grace Tajala said, of course, Tiny's defending him. She a whole predator. Her darn self. Girl, all I'm going to say is I heard what she did in Miami. I heard about Miami. DSA, the time the collar situation says all I need to know. Yes, sir. Yeah, the fact that you got the nerve to try to like pucker your lips. Sir, absolutely not. That's scary. But can you imagine somebody? I know y'all love to call people zesty, but I don't get no zest here. This is just scary. Somebody told him it'll make him look good. That's why he doing it. Somebody told him, hey, if you do this, the ladies gonna like it. And he probably tired of them women being scared of him and running. So he said, well, let me just try it. That's all. That's all that happened. MJ said, a hard pass for me. I'm only 24 and I want to preserve my very important body parts. Yeah, like all of them. Hey, Angela Davis. Say he don't look too bright. No. Hell no. That man looked like, evolution didn't evolve like it was supposed to or something. M. Jones said, I'm not surprised at Tiny's response because the word on the street about her and T.I. is, I'm just saying. Grace, this your first live. Welcome, girl. Hey, Cream of Wheat. Y'all better be welcoming Gracie. It's Grace's first time coming to hang with us, man. Don't do that. Y'all welcome my sister. Hey, Tara Hill. You say, what happened in Miami? You know what? I may as well tell what I know since I know something because I know somebody who was there. Now, y'all know, okay, I am a Florida girl. And y'all know I get the gossip fresh from the street. Child, I'm telling the truth, Bitter T. That man looks dangerous. That man, okay, let me ask you this, Bitter T. I'm going to ask everybody in here. Y'all take a real good look at this man on the screen before I tell y'all what I heard about Miami. Okay, so let me go and get real Florida, okay? Before I tell y'all what I heard about Miami, let me ask you this. Y'all take a real good look at this Negro right here, this man right here. Put a 1 in the chat if you would take a walk down a dark alley with this man. Put a 2 in the chat if I'm on horse tranquilizers for asking you that, okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you'll take a stroll down a dark alley with this man. Or put a 2 in the chat if that's a big hell no for you. I want to see what the vote is before I tell y'all what I heard happened down there in Miami on their wedding anniversary. Because I heard a story, honey. The children came back with a story to tell. And I do mean the children came back with a story to tell about Mr. Clifford and Tiny Harris, okay? But I want to see what the vote is in the chat. Talking about he probably got a mean left hook. That man look like he can punch you with his face. Hell no. It ain't. It ain't. I just want to see what the vote is. What is the vote? Who is going down the dark alley with this man? Bitter T say, I can't swim, but I'll join you out there, fam. I'm just saying. Where the ones at? Where the ones at? Because y'all say I'm off the ledge. I want to see where the ones at. Who is going for the moonlight stroll with the Kraken? Who is going for the moonlight stroll with the Kraken? Who? Ain't nobody, no takers. Ain't nobody's going. Nobody. And none of y'all don't want none of this money. Oh, now everybody want to holler all money ain't good money. Don't nobody want to go and take a moonlight stroll. Nobody wants to go walking after midnight. Who wants to go? Okay, Edna is the lone brave soul. Edna, you might be able to get him, girl, because look like you got him all to yourself. Look like don't nobody want this man but you. Child, Edna, you saved, ain't you? I believe Edna sitting over there right now singing, I'll go if I have to go by myself. Have to go by myself. Uh-huh. MJ say more like never. I know that's right. Fly Gray Street, you came in on the horse tranquilizers. I'm just saying, I feel like you're going to need some. You take a walk with this big gentleman. Dialogue sister say too, I don't purposely terrorize myself. Look, my heart getting bad. I'm old. I can't take all that excitement. I can't take all that excitement. I ain't going nowhere with him. If he tell me it's a bucket of money over there and just, Miss Nitra, just come see the money, I'm still not going. No. Hey, Dora, I ain't going. Not me. Not me. You got to be quicker than that. Say, I should say too, but I don't make good choices, y'all. Bitter T, you listen, you strong. You strong. Edna talking about run, Forrest, run. Edna, you said you would go. Bitter T talking about she don't make good choices. Y'all brave. Y'all some brave souls, honey. Grace say, Nitra, I've been watching from the bushes for a while, but I just adore you, sis. I love you right back. I love you right back. Vanessa say, child, if he headbutts you, that's a concussion. Girl, if he headbutts you, you just got in a car accident. That man got a whole Cadillac grill across the front of his head. Hey, Divine. Tara Hill. Hey, say he used to punch trees when he got upset. Look at him. Jesus. He said he used to have. Used to? Oh, hell no. Who said they going in that alley? Who is going in that alley? I'm not going nowhere with that man. If you bite him, you gonna break your teeth. Hell no. Black Cherry said, I make my own money. He can keep his. No, thank you. I ain't fooling with y'all. Say that's an unleashed pit bull mixed with a Rottweiler. Girl, look. Mixed with a Sasquatch. Mixed with a dinosaur. I don't know what that is, but that's scary as hell is what that is. Now, I can tell you that. That's scary. And Tiny need her behind whoop talking about the girl look unhurt. What, you wanted him to beat her better? He didn't beat her good enough for you, Tiny? Listen, y'all go get Sister Harris. I don't know what's wrong with her. LAS said, Edna, where can I send your headgear and mouth guard? I know that's right. Yeah, the Kraken. Somebody done released the Kraken. Talking about full jump scare. Yes, full. Edna say she just playing. Edna say, I joke. Edna ain't going. Edna say she ain't going. She playing, y'all. Hey, Glennis, what up, sis? Hold on. Let me see what my friend on this phone is saying. I can't with her. I cannot. I love my sister. What did you say? This girl talking about, well, if God did it for Daniel, I believe he can get me down that alley to the bucket of money. Girl, if he had the bucket of money, I'm not going. Hell no. I'll send you to get it and we can split it. But I'm not going. Hey, Nicole. I'm just saying, this is a dangerous looking fella right here. We ain't finna pretend like that man ain't dangerous. Yes, a whole car accident is what's going to happen if that man headbutts you. Hello, beautiful people say, when I got rid of mine, I lost 165 pounds. When I sent back to where he came from, put him in on a Greyhound. On a Greyhound? Have mercy. He deforested in the Amazon as a side gig. He looked like he can. And he definitely looked like that somebody gonna be slow singing and flower bringing over you. I'm just, listen, that, that's just a real dangerous looking man right there. Lord Cream of Wheat say he got a universal ugly. Nobody disagrees that he's facially challenged. Not a soul. A man look like that, it will do something to you. I don't trust him. No. I wouldn't even clutch my purse if he came close. Like, I just throw my purse at him or throw my purse in one direction and run in the other one. Like, hopefully he take it. Just please take my purse and don't touch me. Lord King Sankara, hey there, say suffering the dirty clear people on my job. I love humans scared of fleas. I'm scared of them fleas too. I ain't mad at you. Y'all hit the like button now. Hit the like button. Child, that Greyhound took me out. Yep, y'all please hit the like button. But yeah, that's what's going on, honey. Y'all pray for Sister Harris. I don't know why she out here saying stuff like this. I don't know what's wrong with her. So I'm just saying I need y'all to hold me back if the time comes. I ain't gonna hold you back. I'm gonna say go with God. My friend say he did it for Daniel. So if he can close the mouth of the lion, he might be he might just save you from that rock wilder. So that happened. And the next thing that we got to discuss and go into real quick. Now, I know y'all told me that y'all wants me to watch. I'm going to do like y'all asked, but I'm going to point out what it is y'all asking me to do because it's a lot. Amra, bring me a cold water. I need to take a BC powder. I done laughed at this ugly man so bad that migraine trying to come back. Lord, that's a shame. This Negro so ugly. He giving me head pain. But anyway. Oh, my bad. DV say, so what happened in Miami? Well, let me tell you what I heard. Oh, let me tell you what I heard, y'all. So this is what I heard. Now, this just gossip, but this is what I heard from two of the cheerings that was there. And I do mean cheerings because these is two of the people that I came up with. These is they cheerings. Okay? Now, some of y'all might have been around. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of background. I don't know if all of y'all was here about last year or a little bit before that when one of my friends back home, her daughter had her baby daddy to come and rob her and her auntie. So the girl had the boy to come rob the mama and the auntie because they knew they had got some money because they was finna bail one of their baby daddies out of jail. Okay, he got picked on some dope charges, and they had went and got the money from another, local dope boy, quite a few stacks to get old boy out of jail. So the daughter, and y'all hang with me because I'm going to land the plane. The daughter messaged her baby daddy on Facebook Messenger, and they, hooked up a little robbery plot and had him come there and draw down and rob her mama and her auntie. Now, I mentioned this on the show about a year before, or a little bit more. Well, actually, it would have been over a year. So it would have been year before last, right? So some of y'all was here and you might remember, some of y'all might not. Okay, so boom. So fast forward, the same girl and the same boyfriend ended up in Miami to the party where T.I. and Tiny was celebrating for their anniversary. Mm-hmm. So as the night went on and the party turns to the nasty party, they goes to the party and they was told to sign NDAs. Well, the problem with that is them churn is from Ocala and them heifers they ignorant and they don't care nothing about no NDA and they told everything anyway. So anyhow, the children gets to the party, they signs the NDA. All sorts of libations and drugs are circulating. And these are children the same age as my daughter, Peanut, that be in the chat because they all went to school together. The girl and her is classmates. I'm friends with the mama, and the daddy is my friend that got shot last year. Y'all remember we was live and my other homeboy came in here and told me that my friend got shot in front of his mama house 24 times. Okay, so boom. This is his daughter. Okay, I just need y'all to know what's going on. I be wanting to tell y'all Ocala gossip so bad, but y'all not from there. So anyway, they signed the NDA. Drugs is circulating. Libations is circulating. Hey, Auntie Eva. And Tiny grabs this young boy. And she put that Smokey Robinson on him. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And they say she was messing with the girls at the party and the young man. And it was another young man too. So it sounds like to me, y'all, from what I'm hearing, Tiny just as nasty as her husband. She not just grabbing people for him. She getting people for herself too. And apparently T.I. didn't have no problem with her going with the little boy. Like he was fully aware of her going with the little boy and he saw everything is the word on the curb. So them people is nasty. So that's why I say, and there's some other stuff that was said. I ain't gonna get into all that because I like my channel. And I don't like to talk dirty because I have to go brush my teeth. But I'm just saying, I heard about Miami, Miss Tiny. You need to worry about Miami, okay? What y'all was doing down there with them insurance, with them barely legals. You need to worry about that, Miss Tiny, instead of sitting up here trying to defend this man's right to beat the hell out that girl. That girl done been hit by a whole human Mack truck, and you up here trying to defend it. Get the entire hell out of here, Smokey. Stop it, I say. Now you just stop it. Yeah, she done put that Smokey Robinson on him. Black Cherry say, might not be from there, but I want to hear your hometown gossip. Girl, my hometown gossip is real. Ooh, child. Every now and then something be so ridiculous, I just have to tell y'all about it. And I feel bad, but like literally, I feel like I need to share it because that's where I learned to gossip. Like I learned to gossip in the streets of West Ocala, where the gossip is hot, real, ready, and consistent, okay? Cream of Wheat said, I always knew she was a freak. She was nasty back in the day. I ain't know she was doing all that. Now, I ain't gonna lie. When I got that little piece, I was shook. I was shook if. Say that Kandi rumor wasn't from nothing. Yeah, sure wasn't. King St. Carl say, Ocala, the country ghetto. Sure is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, nephew. And aggressive. Yes, they aggressive as hell. They don't care nothing about no goddamn NDAs. And you come around there, they will let you know they don't care nothing about no NDA. Mm-hmm. Now, that's what I need Miss Tanner to be worried about is that gossip right there. And stop worrying about this man whooping on that woman. Yes, Brittany Janae, Sodom and Gomorrah. All of them gonna turn to a pillar of salt. Hey, bro, I love you. That's my big bubby. Say, okay, they are freaks. I know. Yes, they are. They nasty. Bruh, they nasty. Dialogue sister say, they are one and the same. As a person in Georgia, I know people in the streets of Atlanta, they be on some stuff. Now, I heard they was on some stuff, but this was the first time that we had eyewitness accounts. Vanessa say Lil Smokey should be shamed. She got grown children. Yes, and she up there hunching people younger than her kids. Hunching on a little boy younger than her children and some of the girls too. Oh, yes. That's what's going down. That's what's going down, baby. Black Cherry say my town the same way. Hunting, but the gossip be gossiping. Say, look who Tiny friend is, Kandi. Oh, yeah. Now, you know, I don't want to get all biblical, but you know, how can two walk together except they agree? Now, y'all know I ain't lying. DV said, well, I'm going to take my old naive behind over here and sit down. I will not be asking what happened again. Well, you asked and I told. Y'all asked and I told. Say, Tiny, do anything to keep T.I. Now, Edna, I would agree with you up until Miami because what did her hunching that little boy have to do with T.I.? You think T.I. she was up there taking meat from a little boy for T.I.? T.I. ain't want her to take no meat from no little boy. That's just what she wanted to do. She wanted that meat. That's right, Black Cherry. She just nasty. I thought all this time she was doing stuff for T.I. She doing that stuff because she nasty. Dialogue sister say they've been doing that for years and have. But my thing is this: if you're gonna be having Mr. Nasty time, y'all want to be Uncle Elroy and Sugar, please keep your mouth shut about other people's business, Tiny. Stop that now. M. Jones say T.I. is happy when she does her thing so he can be free to do his. They notorious for that type of activities. Girl, this the first I heard of that one. Now, I knew about the girls and getting the girls, and you know, I really was under the impression that she was just getting them girls and whatever went on between them and them girls was for his benefit. I ain't know nothing about her hunching them little young boys. I did not know that right there with her husband in the room. I didn't know nothing about that. Now, me did. Say Robin Thicke was too. That's why his wife got rid of him because of the video. Oh. Bitter T say Kandi was so quick to laugh off their nastiness too. Of course, what can she do? She ain't had no choice but to laugh it off when you know you nasty too. Child, my friends say Tiny's common sense dropped out that wagon behind she carrying around. I don't know where. Honestly, I don't know where it dropped off from or at, but that's what done happened. So now, that we got that guy. Y'all know what? After I gossip, I feel so much better. It's like I be holding it. And once I just release that gossip, I feel like I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I am. I feel it. I feel 10 pounds lighter. Say T.I. probably like to watch. I done said all I'm willing to say. Because some of that stuff, I have to rinse my mouth with bleach. Now, that's all I'm going to say. Is some nastiness that went on. Say, stop telling your business of how your dress blows up and what makes things float. Yeah, they need to quit telling it. Hello, beautiful people. They need to quit telling their business now. Because if they tell it or they do it and I hear it, I'm going to talk about it. Listen, I'm going to talk about you. Me is. Seanitra going to talk about you. Okay? Well, don't make no mistake about it. So now when it comes to RHOA, apparently now y'all done hoodwinked and bamboozled me and told me I need to watch at least 3 episodes before I count them out. Well, let me tell y'all something. It looked like to me they about to pull a Kandi versus Marlo again. And I feel like they doing it to try to like make it interesting. It's old stuff. So Marlo was on somebody's podcast, this Clear Woman podcast, and she went to questioning her about, Kandi and them asking her about, needing a break from her nephews, and she had to let them know what she thought about that, and she threw out there again about Kandi don't be seeing about her children. Child, we know that. That's why Todd setting her up trying to take her money, and I still say Todd gonna try to use that to take that girl children to get her money. I don't send me down the rabbit hole. Y'all know I can't stand Todrickle. I can't do Todrickle. But let me let y'all hear what Marlo got to say, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think about this. And y'all, this ain't nothing to attack Marlo. Don't come for me, please don't. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you what I think about Marlo and Kandi with this mess right here. Now, okay, now let me let y'all hear this audio.
Right. So I felt that was awful. I felt some of the girls knew exactly what I meant because they're moms, and I know for sure a lot of them are never hardly with their kids. They have full-time nannies, and sometimes they need a break. We all need breaks sometimes. Shit, we need breaks from our husbands, from our jobs. You need a break sometimes. Right. So it's just, I feel it's just the way I phrased it. If I would have phrased it and said, hey, you guys, this is really tough. Well, I never know when it comes to this group of girls. If I would have phrased it right, they probably still would have got after me.
Yeah, I do feel like I remember kind of Kandi saying something like, I've taken in, relatives before, and I would never do that. And again, it's just like
Kandi does not. Yeah. You never see her with her kids 24/7. She always pays. She has a whole slew of family that helps her. So it's coming from Kandi didn't mean that much to me, not unless I saw her with her children every day. I mean, she's too busy trying to get another bag. She doesn't have time to spend quality time with her kids.
Right.
So that really didn't bother me by her saying that. I'm like, girl, you are a provider, okay? Please don't come telling me about the quality time because I'm always with Michael and William. Like, we are connected.
Yeah, I do think that's a hard, you have to be real careful about when judging other moms and then on TV and and you're all doing the same thing. You're all on this show together. You're all, in the spotlight and trying to balance it all.
Sometimes I just need a break.
Right.
So I felt that was awful.
Okay.
Sometimes I just need a break.
So listen, that's what she had to say. And now let me tell y'all my opinion. Okay. We already sat through this last season. Why for we got to sit through this again? Why? So how you doing? Welcome. Pretty picture. Oh, nice. Welcome to Pretty Girl Headquarters. But this is the thing, right? I feel like that died last season. I feel like Marlo, again, is being the henchman. She's going out saying what she need to say to stir the pot for the producers. I feel like this is an old argument. I saw people in the chat falling for it and taking the bait, talking about how she gonna say that she obsessed with Kandi. The lady asked her about Kandi. And I feel like the lady was told to ask her about Kandi. And the lady sat up there agreeing with Marlo and with what she was saying about the fact that Kandi be making her money and don't be there with her children, which is accurate. Period, point blank. I'm not mad at her for having a team and having backup and having family to help her. I had help with my children. My parents had my back. I could work any shift I wanted to, day, night, whatever, because my father and my mother had my back. So I'm not mad at that. But Marlo did have a little bit of a point last season, but for this season, why the hell we got to hear about this so much? That's all I'm saying. Why we got to hear about this again? I feel like they about to give us a replay of the same old thing, and we about to get Kandi versus Marlo part 2. We gonna get Kandi crying like a billy goat. Marlo talking about me and my kids. Girl, we don't care, because if you hadn't been saying what you were saying, she wouldn't even have room to be talking. And I don't want to hear about it either way. Marlo took a break. She had to take a break. Them children was dirty as hell and bad. My only problem with Marlo was she pulled that camera in that house and embarrassed them children. Now, I didn't like that, and I still don't like it. Ev say, thank you so much. I took that picture in the middle of scalding hot tea being spilled. Girl, it be like that sometimes. Listen, when the gossip get good, sometimes it catch you off guard. But it's still a pretty picture, honey. If that's how you look off guard, then you go, girl. Tom G say they trying to stir up interest for the new season. Exactly. Marlo come across okay during the interview, but it gave media trained, in my opinion. Yes, it looked like this was something she prepared to say to basically give Kandi something to play off of. I'm tired. Then y'all got Kenya Moore and Sheree out here doing these tired interviews. Kenya Moore up here trying to take credit for Bye Felicia. Like, girl, you ain't. So now you was a writer on Friday? How the hell you gonna take credit for Bye Felicia? That's as bad as Jennifer Aiden walk around with Booger Wolf t-shirts. Girl, you can't take credit for Booger Wolf. You legit heard a black person say that, tried to use it, and then it didn't even land properly on that show. And don't y'all worry, because we're gonna talk about New Jersey in just one quick minute. So they running out of storyline. I'm tired of them ladies. I'm tired of them too. I'm sick of it, because I feel like they real live are trying to piss on our feet and tell us it's raining. And I'm over RHOA, but I'm gonna do like y'all said. I'm gonna watch 3 episodes. I'm gonna review them. I'm gonna look for the dirt and see if there's anything to be found. Okay. Hello, beautiful people. Say Marlo shouldn't talk about no one at all. We all had someone there, got us raising children. It takes a village to do so. Leave the legacy for our children. What she was responding to, sis, was what the lady asked her about what Kandi had said about her, not needing a break. And I took in people. I would never do that. So she was responding and basically saying, you have the village. I did not. So I needed a break. I had to send mine to the village. So I understood what she was saying. My only thing is, y'all said this last season. I don't want to hear about it no more. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all not see what they doing? Am I like overreacting just because I don't like these people like that? Or does it look like they trying to set up some stuff? Oh, thank you, sis. Girl, all the pretty girls come over here to the porch. This is what happens. All the pretty girls come over here. Okay? So you in the right place. Miss MO1 say Riley did say that Kandi isn't there, so why would she have another one when Kandi was talking about having another baby just before she had Ace? Yes, Riley did say that. She did. Black Cherry say recast the show. I'm sure there's plenty of young women in ATL that would love to be on this show. Probably not the ones with money. It's a lot of people that will not do their show. Yet say, yep, I've been waiting for your opinion on New Jersey. Oh, I got a lot to say. I'm just getting all the little updates out the way so we can go on in. It's a setup. Like, we don't want to hear this argument for a second season in a row. We don't. I don't. Definitely. I'm not digging it. So I'll be watching RHOA as long as you review the show. I don't even want to see the Drew of it either. I'm sick of Drew. Drew should have never been on that show. Drew came on that show faking a storyline with that man, and both of them people is homosexual. He like men and she like women, and I'm tired of playing with them. You say Todd scheming again. This might be a plot from Todd. It might be. Yeah, I don't like it either, sis. I'm not digging it. It's giving dry as graham crackers. I'm not feeling it. Edna Crowder say, no, you keeping it real. That's why I watch you. Well, I appreciate you, sis. I don't know no other way to be. I appreciate y'all being here and doing the same thing. You gonna watch the recap, Gail? I feel you, girl. So I agree with you, DB. A Seanitra review, I watch. Well, we gonna be in it together, and hell, if anything, if they in there faking in front, and y'all know we gonna drag them. Y'all know we gonna drag them and roast them to hell and back. So I hope for their sake that they keeping it real, because if they fronting, royal family coming to get them straight up. We coming to get them straight up. So listen, real quick before we get to New Jersey, the National Weather Service, they saying something about a bunch of tornadoes. Hey, Ivy girl. Another pretty girl has landed on the porch, okay? So yeah, that's what they're saying about the tornadoes. Let me see. This is important. Y'all know we got to throw our FNN updates when it's, where we can. Okay, so they saying some tornadoes done already landed, killed 2 folks, but they say most storms are expected. Okay. Now this from the National Weather Service. They've been issuing severe storm and tornado warnings as of today, all the way through Thursday. So y'all be careful if you out there in the central part, if you in Oklahoma, if you in Tornado Alley, they basically saying watch your back. Okay, the storms that left a path of destruction. Now they saying what they watching Oklahoma, Kansas, and Iowa. Okay, so y'all just please be careful. I just want to make sure y'all aware of that. And RIP to Harry Belafonte, DAAO. All right, he is gone. Okay, now he's contributed a lot, and that man was old, and he had a right to get some rest. So sit down serving and rest a little while. Now let's get on to New Jersey. I got notes and I got opinions, so I'm gonna try to keep up with y'all in the chat, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start circulating that StreamYard in case y'all want to have something to say, because I got to get all this off my chest. I got to get this off my chest. I got something to say. Okay. Whew. Let's get on back. It's so many notes. So look, I had to catch back up on the season. Because it was a lot that I missed. Because y'all know I had to back off for a little bit. When it comes to my mental health, I protect my brain. Okay. So anyway, where I picked back up, child, y'all know me and my notes. I don't know what it is about me and my notes. I keep notes on everything. I always know what was said, how it was said, when it was said, who said it. But I do that for a reason. And the main reason for that is because my memory bad. And the second reason is because people be lying. And I be wanting to know exactly what you said. So when you try to flip that story, when you try to smack it up, flip it and rub it down, then I can say, no, that ain't what you said. What you had said was, you know what I mean? So look, from episode 3, I'm going to just go through the episodes. I'm going to tell you what stuck out, and then I'm going to give y'all my opinion. Okay. Now, episode 3 was all around this mozzarella party. Now, look, I'm not a clear woman from Italy and nowhere long in there. So I don't understand the idea of a party built around cheese. Okay. It's confusing as hell. Black Cherry, listen, girl, binge watch it. Go to Peacock, binge watch it, and just be prepared to be pissed off. And by the time the reunion come, you're going to really be ready. These heifers is sick in the head. These some sick heifers. I mean, real sick. So they had this party they built around cheese. Black folks don't have parties around cheese. We eat cheddar and Gouda and all type of cheese too. But I have never gone to a cheddar party. I've never gone to a cheese party, So I'm assuming this must be cultural. All right. So why they at this cheese party at that new girl Danielle house, the one that's from I think she from is she from Long Island? She real ghetto. But she all right. She kind of flashy or whatever. Real skinny, real ghetto. Danielle, one of the new girls. So the party was at her house. What I picked up right away and what stuck out was Melissa Gorga. I'm sick of her. Like, listen, I want to apologize to everybody who ever tried to get me to see her stuff, and I just could not see it. And y'all know I'm the first person to admit when I didn't see something. Like, a lot of times I catch the bull crap. I catch most of it. Y'all got to give me credit. I catch most of it. But I didn't catch on to her. This season, last season and this season especially, but last season, I saw a little bit of it. I'm just now really catching on to exactly what happened. And the more I realize what took place, I feel like I was duped. Yeah, they like to ask thank the stories. That's why I keep notes, because you're not going to fool me. Hey, Shani. Uh-huh. But listen, so this Melissa Gorga heifer, she up here, gaslighting Teresa. It's easy to gaslight Teresa because Teresa ain't that smart. But for the first time in the history of this show, I'm actually on her side with something. I'm shocked and I'm disturbed and I don't even know how to feel. Okay? I don't. My friend just told me she accept my apology. I apologize. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, y'all, with Melissa and Joe. I see it now. I do. So she up here bothering her. Oh, I'm not in the wedding. And listen, it's bugging me because you don't like Teresa. So why the hell you want to be in this girl wedding? You really don't. You just want to complain about it. Teresa offered her like, well, did you want to be in the wedding? It's giving me Teresa didn't offer to put you in the wedding because she know you don't like her and she know y'all don't care for each other. She offered to put her brother in the wedding. He said he wasn't gonna do it because you wasn't in the wedding. And so then she's like, well, dang, do you want to be in the wedding? Oh, no, I don't want to be in the wedding. So then what the hell are you talking about? Why do you keep talking about you not in the wedding if somebody offered? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really seeing through this trifling heifer. She real trifling. So anyway, Dolores, the one that kind of looked like a gorilla mixed with a fish, the one y'all keep calling black, and I don't know why y'all doing that. She kind of boring, but she got a man or whatever. So her man and her ex-husband is clashing. I don't really care about that. They seem nice, but whatever. Large Marge goes out to lunch with Melissa and Jackie, the one that just need to eat a sandwich. Apparently she done started eating, so she thinks she bad. Okay, she thinks she bad. See, y'all peeped it. I didn't even catch on. I'm guilty as charged. I did not catch on. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't catch it. But I'm woman enough to admit when I don't see something or if I read it wrong, that's just what it is. So Large Marge, Melissa, and I need a sandwich Jackie goes out to lunch. She's still talking about her food habits. Girl, don't nobody care. Eat or don't eat at this point. She sat there at that table. Now, this is a prime example of why I write stuff down. This is a prime example of why I write stuff down, right? She sat here at this table. I need a sandwich Jackie. Talking about, I did look her up and down because of what she had on, and her shorts looked wrinkled. It looked like she got them out the hamper. Like, she talked real bad about that girl. Then they talked about Jennifer Aiden and her marriage, and oh, we feel bad for her. Y'all don't feel bad for Jennifer. Jennifer came on that show being nasty. I'm actually not mad at nobody for not feeling sorry for Jen. But don't be phony about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they so fake. Miss MO1 say, and even after Teresa got married, Melissa and Joe was still complaining they wasn't at the wedding. Right, after they chose not to go to the goddamn wedding. Tom G say Wendy Williams coined Black Dolores, not gorilla crossed with a fish. She do look like a gorilla cross the forehead and a fish by the mouth. Like, she's strange looking. But y'all know my stance on that. Every time a clear woman is ugly, stop calling her black. Ugly do not mean black. If she ugly, she just ugly. She's not black. Stop it. Today, tomorrow, and forever. So anyway, the new girl, Rachel, at this point, she was still okay. So I didn't really have no opinion of her. She went to talking about her journey with the miscarriage and IVF. I'm like, okay, that's nice, but boring. Louis, Teresa sit up there telling Louis and Gia about what happened at the cheese party, and then told them that she offered that girl to be a bridesmaid. And her daughters was like, Mama, you crazy as hell. Hell no. Louis was like, he wanna that he could see that Joe wanna hurt Teresa. And he do. I feel like that. Now, I don't know really what his motive is, whether he really just being manipulated by his wife or whether he just evil as hell on his own. And sometimes people have evil traits, and when they link up with the wrong person, it brings out all of the worst in them. You know what I'm saying? So that might be what it is. I honestly don't know. Okay? I honestly don't know. But it is what it is. So then Melissa meets up with the new Danielle, with Ghetto Danielle from Staten Island. So they at Melissa's store, they shopping and she looking through stuff or whatever, and they get to talking. So Melissa decides she gonna be Telegram. She gonna tell everything. She the telephone. She the teleho. So she sit up there gonna tell her, oh, Jackie said that she looked you up and down because of your outfit and your shorts look like they came out the hamper. Like, you could have kept that to yourself. That girl didn't even need to know that lady said that. And so at that point, she like, yeah, then I did read her right. Like, she judgmental and nasty. I don't want nothing to do with her, which she is. And she opened up to Melissa, which was that was her mistake. And I saw right then, I say, girl, you don't know what you're doing, do you? Hey, Delightful by Design. I don't think she knew. I don't think she knew what she was doing. And, you know, just trying, all she was doing was trying to identify with her. Was like, man, I'm going through something similar. Me and my brother not talking, but I blame his wife or whatever. Melissa got defensive, talking about the wife can't do nothing. Girl, you don't even know her situation. She was just trying to connect with you. But the fact that she got so defensive, Melissa, your slip hanging, girl. We see you. So anyway, we see Jennifer and Bill running through stuff because she up here basically saying, I'm spoiling your children because you cheated on me. Basically. Bill basically just want the children to do chores, and she like, nope, they not doing chores because you cheated on me, basically. And I don't know what she want from Bill. He cheated, you stayed. You didn't even tell nobody, you just stayed, which I understand, because part of the cheating is the humiliation on the woman part, because everybody blame the woman, and we all know it. So don't y'all start. Y'all know that's how the world works. The minute a man hold around, everybody blame the woman. Oh, she must not have been doing this. She must not have been doing that. When everybody knows, it don't matter what you do. If that man want to be a hoe, he gonna hoe, and you can't stop him. Period, point blank. But now the man want the children to do chores, and I guess since this done came out, and she got embarrassed, now, I'm gonna torture you by letting your children act a monkey. I guess she wanted him to grovel, cry, break down, or whatever. He over it because you let him away with it, baby. He's not finna go back and do that for you. Hey, Angela. I'm just saying, like, that's really what went on. So I peeped that. I said, okay, so this finna be a problem. Let me see what else was important. Then, this the other thing with John and Melissa. Then they went and pull up this fake mess, pretending like they so mad because Melissa mama wasn't invited to Teresa's wedding. Girl, if you don't like her and she don't like you, why the hell would she include your mama? When your mama literally done been on social media talking trash about this girl too. Like, y'all, this is too much. This whole Melissa and Joe thing, I'm telling you, I think it added to my migraines. Hey, Silly Boy 12, repping New Zealand in the house. So that was a lot. And I'm like, okay, this is too much. And Joe talking about he told Louis to tell Teresa to say she's wrong. And Melissa talking about something, but yeah, she ain't gonna do that. Why the hell should she have to say she wrong when both of y'all done been wrong in this situation? I don't understand. Why is it when I can clearly see that both parties have done stuff that they should not do? But I'm gonna give y'all my breakdown on this, and I'm sorry, but once I really started to understand what was happening, y'all, I don't really feel like Teresa was necessarily wrong. I feel like she kind of dumb, but not necessarily wrong. So I'm gonna get into that too, okay? And yeah, whether y'all feel me or not, y'all know me. I gotta keep it real, so I'm gonna tell you what I think. Okay, DV, I'm sick of it too, but it feels better now that I have an understanding of what the hell was actually happening. Okay. So they did the whole guys' night thing, all of them hanging out. You know, on New Jersey, I think this the only one where the guys act like they really part of the cast. And Joe went to talking trash about Louis before he got there. Louis shows up, and he tried to punk Louis, child. Mr. Louis, strange acting, strange looking, but Louis ain't punk up or nothing. And he was like, child, whatever. And so we went to talking about a bachelor party, and he literally got mad because the man is sitting up there with everybody chilling, having a good time, and they talking about a bachelor party. So Joey acting like a woman, talking about so who you inviting? He's like, man, why are you asking who I'm inviting? You either coming or you not. And had to try to turn the whole night into a fight over his sister. Leave this man alone. If you don't like your sister, don't talk to your sister. What is your problem? It's almost like Joe and Melissa think or want to be able to get Teresa and her family off this show. Did y'all forget y'all only came on this show because y'all promised to come on there and bring dirt on her and make that girl uncomfortable and embarrass her on that show? Because, see, I ain't forgot what Carlos King said. Carlos King said, when y'all pull that stunt promising to bring dirt, giving dirt to Danielle Staub to use against Teresa, your own sister, on this show, that she almost quit the show when she found out y'all was coming. He had to call her and talk her into staying on that show. So I'm more apt to believe what they saying about y'all. And what it's given is that y'all mama and them didn't want you to be fighting on TV. She didn't want y'all to talk about what all really went on, but we see what really went on. Like the fact that we found out during this show that Louis invested $250,000, but you wanted half of the proceeds. So he invests $250,000, but you want 50%. That man offered you 5%, which was generous, and you ain't put up $1. Talking about it was my idea, he screwed me. How the hell he screwed you, but he put up $250,000? And I want to clarify the fact, they want to act like this man ain't got bread. He got enough to be spending $250,000. I want to be his friend. Girl, I will sit there and be like, Louis, your eyebrows is amazing, dog. They amazing. And y'all know Louis' eyebrows scare the hell out of me. It's giving Joe Gorga is a whole crook. And this thing came out that you was the one that basically snitched on your brother-in-law. I don't think he meant for his sister to go to prison, but he didn't know Teresa had done signed some stuff too. Probably didn't even know what the hell she was signing. So you got your sister locked up right long with your brother-in-law, but you the one snitched, and I believe it. Then you went on that podcast and you don't want them talking about it, but you and Melissa took y'all slimy behinds on a podcast to talk about how y'all kept food on their table. You a piece of trash. So you snitched on your own sister and brother-in-law, got them locked up, and then because you was stepping in being phony, quote unquote, helping out, quote unquote, helping out. Now you on podcast patting yourself on the back, talking trash about you kept food on the table. You better be glad you got a Teresa and not a Seanitra, because I'd have beat the hell out Melissa and spit in your face. You better be glad. You understand me? See, that's the difference in that fake, ghetto stuff they got going on and some real old girls. Because I would have drugged Melissa by her nose, her old one and her new one, for that bull crap they pulled. This was some bull, y'all. I'm telling you, it was too much. It was too much. So Louis still trying to be, supportive and telling her, call your brother and try to invite him to the housewarming. He's like, baby steps, often support or whatever. Joe and Melissa mad because they talking about their podcast, but you went on that podcast. You said that. Period, point blank. You did. And then talking about since she got Louis, she don't need him. And no, that's what Melissa said. She got Louis, so she don't need you. She got Louis' family. It's giving me they mad because somebody actually liked this girl and actually is like helping her become a little bit of a better person. I don't know whether he's a good guy or not. I know he better than Joe Gorga and Melissa put together. I know that part. Because at the end of the day, he the one got scammed out of $250,000. He the one got scammed out of $250,000. He's a weird little dude, but he ain't the one running around here scamming people. Period, point blank. I see through they bull crap. And I'm going to tell y'all something else while I'm talking about it. It starts to make Teresa's behavior make sense. Because all them seasons, I couldn't make no sense out of it. I'm like, is she jealous of Melissa? Is she just really close to her brother? Like, why is she acting like this? It wasn't making sense. And it's because she wasn't telling the whole story. The whole story is coming out now. Hey, Cricket. Say he's a full fraud to me. He says one thing out by their car and turns around crying and saying something else. No, I still don't get that from him. I feel like he's trying to like de-escalate and it ain't working. And he's weird. He's definitely weird. But he the one got scammed out of $250,000. And ain't nobody, you can't make that sound good. You can't dress that up. You can't fix that. How the hell you get somebody to give up $250,000 and you asking for 50% and you ain't put up $5? And you went and snitched on your own family? Get the hell up out of here. Louis up 1,000 in my opinion. Bump that, because Louis ain't snitching on nobody, and Louis the one got scammed. So Louis, with his strange skin, his weird crying on the beach video, his strange trying to be a therapist all the time behavior, he's just weird. But he definitely ain't giving me bad guy. The bad guy in this situation appears to be that little bitty boy man called Joe Gorga. Now that's who looked like the bad guy to me. $250,000 worth of a bad guy to me. That's what I'm seeing. And ain't nobody gonna change my mind, because I see what I see. And I'm real offended that they've been fooling me all this darn time. Like, I wasn't watching that close, but I feel offended because they fooled me. So anyway, all that then went on. They kept trying to kind of plug Dolores' storyline in there. I don't really know where it go. I'm glad she done got her a man and everything, but it just ain't worth talking about. Jennifer and Bill went out to dinner. You could tell it was going to be a problem, because he's still talking about her spoiling them children, and she's still saying, oh, well, you cheated. My children upset. I'm going to spoil them. She done got a party bus for her son for prom. It's like she just want him like blind agreement. It's what it's given to me is, you hurt me. I'm humiliated because of what you did. And so you need to kiss my butt and agree with what I say and act like you really got my back in public, because I'm upset about what you did. Which I can understand why she would feel that way. But part of me just feel like, Jennifer Aiden, you didn't have to be going through this. You the one kept calling Large Marge a hoe. And you call her mama a hoe. Girl, she was supposed to expose you. She was supposed to air you out. You can't tell me nothing about, oh, she hurt your family. Girl, you call her mama a hoe. She was supposed to beat your tail. That's what she was supposed to do. Hello, beautiful people say, when both the parents left, the real truth coming out. Exactly. Hello, beautiful. That's exactly what I think. Once the mama and the daddy left, baby, all the truth is spilling out at the seams, and I'm not falling for none of it. Tom G say, there have been several stories about Joe Gorga scamming. Yep, allegedly, but anybody with a brain can see he's a scammer. Sure can. I don't know where my brain went, because I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to his business stuff. Teresa just always seems so unhinged. I'm just like, girl, you crazy, leave them people alone. But now it's given. She was acting out because she felt like, y'all don't know what these people have done to me. Now I see. Nacho Twins mama say, Dolores and Teresa are both better than me. These men have come in and swept them off their feet. Is given they are easy prey and being taken on a ride. How you come up with that with Dolores' ugly tail? Dolores was with a whole man all that time and he ain't swept off no feet. She liked this man. She got a right to like a man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because we didn't see her get swept off her feet with that other man. This one here, he must be doing something she liked. That's what you're supposed to do. Date till you find somebody that make you feel something. Okay, now that man came in and he said he giving her something she can feel. I'm not finna bother with her. And I don't have no problem with Teresa having a man either, because that man got plenty money. He sent her over there to the Turkish jeweler with plenty money to buy bracelets for all the bridesmaids and enough bread to buy her a nice pair of diamond earrings. And enough money, and he also got enough money for her brother to scam him out of $250,000. What you mean, easy prey? If that's what it's called, being easy prey, then I pray that all of y'all be easy prey and run up on a man with that kind of money. Forever Brown Sugar 21 say, hey sis, glad you feeling better. This is Deandra. Hey D, I love my D. I'm just saying, y'all know I got to keep it real. So she liked David, but this guy came in knowing she was lacking in her relationship. She liked him, but she wasn't off her feet. Hell, if you dating somebody, you obviously like something about him. But if she liked this man, she got a right to like him. Y'all need to stop that. Ain't nothing wrong with liking a man. Good Lord, unless you homosexual, you gonna like a man. Y'all need to get over that. It's normal. It's normal. You're not supposed to be out here laying up under, crawling on top of, or leaning onto no man that you don't like. That's right. My friend on the phone talking about plenty money, easy like Sunday morning. I pray easy pray on every last one of y'all if it come with plenty money. In the word supplies. I like big face hundreds. Now that's all I'm gonna say. I pray plenty money on all y'all, cause Louis apparently got plenty money. Cause you scam me out of 250 racks everywhere I see you. I'm fighting you. That man too cool and too calm. That mean that $250,000 hurt his feelings, but it didn't hurt him too bad. Get up out of here. Joe Gorga is a scammer, and he ought to be shaming himself. DV say Dolores is out here doing interviews with this man and living. I know that's right. Dolores, girl, listen. Dolores is proof it's a lid for every pot. It's somebody for everybody. Dolores said you could be a gorilla, a fish, or a fish rilla. You can get you a man that can take you on trips to Ireland and stuff, and he can take care of your life and your bills, and you could spend his money, honey. Go ahead, Dolores. Fish rilla and all. Hey, Meg Scott, say to me, the way the Gorgas came on the show has always spoke volumes about their character. Meg, I'm honest, girl. I didn't see it. I don't know why I didn't see it. I was just like, Teresa, what's the big deal about them getting on the show? Did they need your permission to get on the show? It wasn't even about the permission. It was the fact that she came on there. They came on there promising to give dirt on her life and to embarrass that lady. And that's what they did. That's what they did. And she went through Danielle Staub to get on there. And I could never understand why she had a problem with Danielle Staub. It's because she was buddying with Melissa Funky behind. The whole time, you see, this is where Teresa is dumb to me. Because the whole time, she had a legitimate reason for why she was acting like some kind of unhinged, maniac on the spectrum. But the problem was, she didn't know how to intelligently communicate that without making herself look crazy, because I couldn't make no sense out of her goddamn behavior. It just didn't make sense to me. But anyway, the new girls went out to lunch. Now this is where I saw that the new girls was finna, they was finna split. At first, they was acting like they was the city girls. They was trying to act like they was JT and Carisha. And I said, okay, what's going on? So the new girls, these two, Jen, the new Jen, I can't never get her name right, but the new Jen, that's the one that's Marge's friend, and the girl Rachel, the one that ended up being a rat. They go out to lunch. They up there talking about the cheese party and all the yelling and stuff. Then they said both of them sat down and went to comparing notes and talking about that Jennifer Aiden with her ugly self done called both of them after the party to talk about people. So she basically called the new Jennifer to talk about Marge, which is her friend. Then she called Rachel to talk trash about Dolores, which she friends with Dolores, and she used to work out with Frank. So it's like you calling people that actually know them to talk trash about them. See, this is why Jennifer Aiden just ain't cool. Like, I just can't like her. She too trifling. But anyway, and the new Jen was like, her and Large Marge been friends for about 3 years. So it's like, girl, just stop. Yes, indeed. But anyway, so then Dolores and Marge, they out there housewarming gift shopping, and they gonna call Melissa on the darn video chat. And I'm like, so y'all, Marge wanted to be messy. Dolores was just kind of there. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, y'all. That was my little sister. So listen. Anyway, so they went through all of that stuff. You know, Marge being phony. How is Joe doing? Ain't nothing wrong with Joe. Ain't nothing wrong with Joe. Um, blah 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 blah. You know the usual. The usual. So the next thing that goes on, I'm just gonna go through everything I saw. Teresa and her wedding dress appointment. You know that was crazy. Now she is getting a Mark Zanino dress. I thought that was cool. I found it interesting that she's really she was keeping her dress a secret. I thought that was neat. She getting words put on her veil. But that's your wedding is about you. It's not about other people, which is why I think it's so weird that Melissa and Joe want to make her wedding about them. Like, how the hell do you center yourself in somebody else's wedding? Meg Scott say, and you hit the nail on the head. Teresa's lack of being able to express herself articulately always makes her look like she in the wrong. Right. You know what else, Meg? It is. You know what else, though? I think that by Louis making her hush sometimes and sending her butt to therapy and trying to get her some help, I think that's what's showing up Joe and Melissa. Like, if they can't get her to overreact and act crazy, then everybody can see what they doing. And I think that's why they so mad with Louis being there. Because Louis being there, Teresa has not been the same Teresa. You can still see some of the ignorance and the loudness, and she's still messy. You know what I'm saying? Girls is messy sometimes. Hell, every woman can be a little messy sometimes. That if we had seen this Teresa coming into the show, I think a lot of us probably would have been able to deal with her a whole lot better. But by Louis calming her down, sending her to therapy, when she get heightened and get ready to act a fool, and he's able to like de-escalate her, Joe and them hate that. They want her to show out and embarrass herself and act like a fool. And when she don't do it, you see them, we're leaving. Why are you leaving? Teresa has done way worse than that, and y'all ain't went nowhere. The fact that Louis is able to calm her down and de-escalate it, they be pissed off. Like, Louis can literally darn near do nothing, and they'll sit up, he want to be the good guy. Why y'all not happy? Why y'all not happy? And the fact that Joe Gorga keep pulling that fake tough guy rah looking like Scrappy Doo routine, and Louis like, child, I ain't got nothing to lose. In other words, he letting you know he's his own boss. It's really nothing you can do with him. It's really nothing you can do with him. You can't snitch on him. Apparently, he ain't no criminal. You can't snitch on him. And all Scrappy Doo could do was just leave. That's just it. So I already peep game. So when they at the little grill party, the little new girl party, she at those. Cause I feel like that Rachel girl, she was trying to compete with the little ghetto girl Danielle. I feel like she definitely is trying to compete. She threw that outdoor party and had some strange woman with a mermaid tail on sitting on a blow up chair, rolling like an inflatable pearl in her hand. And I think that was in direct response to Teresa's love party, her housewarming, which was like, it was lit. That girl had her party like lit. It was nice because Melissa showed up to the housewarming looking miserable, and then when everybody's having a good time, and she was like, oh, I'm so happy everybody's here, is my chosen family, I love y'all. Oh, why would she say that? She got to storm out and go cry. What you crying for? That girl invited you and your brother. So when she said this her chosen family, hell, apparently she chose y'all too, because you were invited. Your husband decided not to show up. And then, the little ghetto girl Danielle, she did the party for her baby, and it was all a little Barbie pink party, and she went all out. I feel like that new girl Rachel is really trying to compete with her, and that's why she ran back to repeat everything she said. And I like that. I like the little ghetto girl Danielle, because she literally went and called her a rat and told her to her face, you are a rat. Because you basically took everything I said and tried to make it sound like I was talking bad about that lady, when really I just repeated what I was told. And then I could see that Marge and them decided they was going to gang up and attack that new girl simply because she chose to believe what she heard, or at least to feel like, hey, it got to be something to it. These people coming to tell me all this stuff about you. And the fact that how Marge acted after the fact, it really gave them the vibe like you really do be holding dirt on people. That's why people be scared to say stuff to you. And that's what it looked like. And I agree. And I like the fact that Teresa was like, hey, man, she's a better friend than an enemy. Don't nobody want to do that because she going to do everything she can to take you down. And that's just that. You got Jen telling Bill, don't be nice to Marge. Your husband going to be nice to everybody, girl. Just like he was nice to that woman he was cheating with for them 2 years. What else done went on? That was interesting. Bill and Jen finally went to therapy. Bill sat there mainly quiet while she talking. She's mad talking about he always quiet and she want to be an equal partner and she feel lonely and unappreciated because he's still out there in that pool house. Jennifer Aiden, I hate to be the one to break it to you, girl. He still got somebody. Mm-hmm. Edna, what you say, girl? Edna say that's exactly what she need. They want her to cut the food. Some kind of family. I'm telling it's people like that. I got family like that. They'll try to provoke you just so they can try to like excuse their behavior towards you. If they can provoke you and get you to act ugly, then they can say, oh, I treat her like that because she act like this. So that's really what it is. And because they're not able to provoke her the way they used to, they really upset about that. The life will say Joe and Melissa don't need to be at her wedding. They don't, because they do not wish her well. Girl, they'd have been sitting up in that girl wedding wishing bad on her and everything. She too old to get bad look. So I don't blame her, for going on with her wedding. It's almost like they thought she wasn't going to be able to go on with the wedding if they don't show up. And Joe really should have been there for his sister. Y'all daddy dead. You should have been there to walk that girl down the aisle, but he didn't want to do that. Definitely didn't want to do that unless he could center his wife at the middle of it and she could be the center of attention. Nope, it ain't gonna work for her. She, absolutely not. And just be supportive. It's got to be about me. That's that to me. I'm sorry, y'all. That's some selfish stuff. What else was interesting? So they all ended up at the Jersey Shore, which I thought that was interesting. Very much, in my opinion. The little Jersey Shore episodes was cool. Everybody split up to different houses. Joe and Melissa, of course, they didn't invite Teresa to their house, so she ended up at Jennifer Aiden's house. Jennifer Aiden is a hater, so she had to hurry up and buy her a house on the Jersey Shore because Jackie had one. Jackie hurt her feelings when she found out Jackie was the one with the money, and you had to marry some money. Now, I don't like Jackie, but Jackie roasted the hell out of her with that one, y'all. She did. DV say Jennifer Aiden no Bill cheating. She just want to make sure Marge don't find out. Right, child. If it's out there, somebody gonna find out because the hoes always talk. Y'all know that. That hoe gonna tell somebody. She can't keep it to herself. Not if she collecting coins. She got to tell somebody. They got to. That's the nature of the beast now. That's the nature of the doggone beast. So anyway. Anywho, that happened. And so after that, they ended up having a couple of blow-ups. The whole beach, the outdoor beach party with the fake mermaid on the blow-up chair, that was at the shore. Louis sat down with Melissa, tried to like smooth stuff over with her. When Teresa tried to come over and get involved, Louis was like, we talking. Can we talk without you getting involved? I could see what Louis is trying to do. I feel like that man got good intentions. He's just weird. But at the same time, y'all, if I'm going to be honest, I think it takes somebody weird to want Teresa. Teresa ain't a normal girl. Like, it's going to take somebody a little strange that want to be bothered with Teresa. If we really telling the truth, y'all, I'm just saying now, can we be honest? Any man that's going to actually be with Teresa and take her seriously is going to be a little strange because we saw what happened with Joe Giudice. That's all I'm saying. We saw how he handled her. Nicole Lampley said Melissa ain't trying to lead this show, especially Joe. They fame hoes. Yep. You gotta go strain some with your string beans and taters. I know that's right. What you fixing to go with that? You smothering some pork chops, some cube steak? What you doing? But I really want to know what y'all think about this. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm ready for the reunion. Because they said Teresa like lost her cool real quick and went off. And I guess because Louis had been making her hold it too long, she had to go and let loose. And then you had outlets and bloggers talking about oh, Andy lost his crap on her, but they forgot to put in Andy apologized. So probably Andy lost his cool because Teresa blew up and wouldn't stop. But it is what it is. I want to see what goes on there. I want to see what the hell they gonna do when it come to Marge, Melissa, and Jackie, because them three ain't got nothing going on other than running around spreading stuff and terrorizing other people. As far as the new girls go, I'm interested to see who comes back next season. Because if you ask me, that Rachel girl, she could go. She could go. And I really want to know, like, what's their attitude at this point after that wedding? The girl went on and got married. Looked like she had a nice wedding. It was big. Her dress looked good. Teresa still gonna look like a hammerhead shark no matter what she do. I think that part cannot be helped. Ooh, fried ribs and bread and yellow rice. Dang, saved me a plate. Tom G said, I want to see Andy blow up on Teresa finally in spite of the apology. I want to see if it's a real blow up, because they be like they be hoodwinking us. They be hoodwinking us. So I want to see if he really gonna blow up at her. But I still say I feel like that'll be very telling. All the times when she done been absolutely dead wrong and horrible, you ain't blew up. Why all of a sudden now you blowing up, Andy? Andy, let me find out you in on this Gorga conspiracy, and you a little pissy yourself because it ain't working like it used to. Let me find out. Y'all know I don't put nothing past Andy Cohen, but I am interested to know what y'all think about this, because I don't know. I don't know. I have opinions. I have a lot of opinions. I'm ready. I'm just ready to watch the reunion. I think I'm gonna go live immediately after the reunion on these, because I just have too many opinions. I have too many opinions, so we got to go live immediately following. Say Teresa did an interview with another YouTuber lately. It gave Dolores Gorilla Trout in the face. Whew. Well, now Teresa can't help how she look now. Say it's 4 more episodes than Teresa's wedding. Oh, it's 4 more than the wedding. I'm ready for the reunion. You see how I'm moving. I'm ready to move on to the reunion. I done watched all them episodes. It's 4 more. Oh, Lord. Meg Scott said it really is really a scheme that Andy Cohen set up. I believe that, because how else would you have brought that girl on with her bringing dirt to Danielle Starr behind Teresa back? You know what I'm saying? Andy would have had to have a hand in that. And it's almost like he liked seeing that girl miserable and chaotic and screaming and yelling and just in turmoil. And real rap, now that she ain't really doing that, Andy might be a little pissy because your plan and your plot ain't working. And your friend that you brought on there, that Melissa Gorga, she ain't delivering. Miss MO1 said Andy didn't blow up at Teresa when she shoved him back in the chair. Exactly. After she went after Danielle at that reunion. That's what I'm saying, Miss MO1. Teresa has done a lot of stuff that really should have got her up out of there. And he ain't said nothing. He ain't said Nathaniel. All of a sudden you blowing up. What you really mad about, Andy? What you mad about, Andell? Andell, what you mad about? Because it's giving me you mad about something other than what you saying. What that do? And why would you apologize? It's giving, oh, I'm sorry because I said the quiet part out loud. I want to see this so-called blow up. Tom G said Teresa had the nerve not to have any makeup on camera. Jump scare, right? Because she is not a pretty girl. Mm-mm. I'm just saying. Mm. Oh my God. Y'all, why did y'all let me go look on social media? It's some stuff I didn't need to see. It's some stuff I really didn't need to see. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I just want to see what city and state this happened in, y'all. The funny papers is funny. What the hell was they? Oh, this is in Mogadishu. This was not in America. Okay, I'm like, this better not be in America. Some lady, a nice Somali lady, 24 years old, got shot in her clitoris. I'm like, wait a minute, did y'all see how quiet I got? I was trying to see city and state because I need to know where girls is getting shot in their pocketbook because I need to make sure I don't ever even drive through your state. Lala said, I hope Andy always Coca-Cola. Didn't try to, oh, I get it. Always Coca-Cola. Didn't try to have a blow up like she did last year because that was weird. Yeah, let's not do that. But y'all know Andy want to be the talent. He don't want to be admin. Shannon says, someone said, don't be surprised if next season the new blonde chick, get her brother on and date a new Teresa and Joe. Yeah, I hope they don't do that to that girl. I really hope they don't, because the fact that all she did was try to like connect with Melissa, and Melissa went and told her business to everybody in that group, that was weird. That's right, Bianca. Tell them now. If you want to say what you want to say, hit the link now and let a girl know. Edna say, I've always been down with Teresa, even in her craziness. I knew ever since Caroline and her fell out, she was gonna be a target, and Melissa and Joe fell right on in. It's Edna, it's looking like, from everything I'm hearing from Carlos King, from Jacqueline, from the podcast, from everybody involved, Melissa and Joe been in on it from the beginning. From the beginning, they've been gaslighting this girl, frustrating her, provoking her because they know she dumb, and she was the one that was falling into it. And now that she ain't falling into it, they losing their cool. Especially since they dirt coming out. And I still say Joe Gorga is a scammer. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. I feel like that's why they were so mad at Jennifer Aiden calling him a crook, because they felt like Teresa probably told Jennifer Aiden something. She probably did, because you know Teresa be doing stuff like that now. When she can't say something, she'll try to get somebody else to say it. So I don't doubt that she told Jennifer Aiden something, or she alluded to it in her presence. Okay? Because I'm like, why are you so mad about Jennifer Aiden calling you a crook? Like, why they vex you like that? Mind you, especially with the word on the curb, that you the one snitched on her and her then husband to somebody that can get them arrested, and with them spending time in prison. How dare you have an attitude because you think she told somebody your business? You told her business to the tune of a prison sentence. Mm-hmm. Nacho Twins mama say the brother has said he, not his family, has the desire to be on the show, but who knows? Danielle gives great value to Teresa for sure. She real ghetto, but I actually like her. I didn't like Teresa. I still can't say I like Teresa, but I finally understand her. Because that's the thing with me. I don't have to like you to understand you. I finally understand Teresa. I never understood her before. Danielle, I kind of like her. I like the fact that she told that girl to her face, you are a rat. I did call you a rat because you a rat. DV say, well, I watch Summer House. Absolutely not. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I ain't doing that now. Y'all ain't going to rope me into that one. Lala say, I remember in the first few seasons when Joe and Melissa came on Teresa's, asked Joe alluded to him and Joe being involved in the same kind of activities. Okay. I don't know. Seemed like I may have heard something like that, but I can't, I can't pin that down in my brain. I can't, in my brain, I can't pin that down. I'm trying to remember. Interesting. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Nacho Twins mama say Joe being a crook wouldn't surprise me. He and Teresa are wings of the same bird, and she sure enough has crooked ways. Y'all be giving Teresa too much credit. That girl on the spectrum. I ain't being evil or nothing. I'm just saying that girl on the spectrum. She's slow. I don't even think she knew exactly what her husband was doing. I think she knew he do what he do to get his money, and she didn't care. I don't think that girl was smart enough to know nothing that was really going on. Hey, Trina. I just don't think so. That's right. Hit the like button. Ain't nobody gonna know it's you. We ain't gonna tell nobody. You can hit the like button and be in witness protection. Ain't nobody gonna know you hit it. But look, y'all, that's all I got. If ain't nobody else got nothing to say, I'm finna hop up off of him. That's what I'm finna do. Okay. Any other gossip come out, I'll be back. I ain't gonna disappear. If any other new gossip come out, if it's popping and cracking and jumping and shaking, I'll be back. I promise I will. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and go since everybody through. I mean, anybody can get convicted. Is that really special? Did we forget about the Central Park 5? Is that what we doing? I'm just saying that it don't take much to get convicted here in the States. And especially if you dumb enough to be signing stuff and don't know what the hell you signing. But either way, I'm going to get up off of that. Y'all ain't hitting that link. I'm through with reading Rainbow. I ain't reading now another comment, not like that. But I love y'all, though. Hit the like button on the way out if you did not hit the like button on the way in. Hit the notification bell. Make sure that you click all so you'll know every time that we go live over here on this porch. Okay? And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And don't forget to hit that join button for channel membership or the membership link below the video. Also, y'all, my Amazon store will be up and running so y'all can get in on a few of my favorite things. Y'all know your girl is real domestic. I love to craft, make soaps, make candles, sew, crochet, all that good stuff. So I will be sharing a few of my favorite things on my Amazon store, and I will be starting to stream from Amazon Live. Okay, so get ready for that. It's going down, and don't be surprised if we don't get us a good old running club crown coming up tonight or tomorrow night, just depending on the time. But y'all have a great afternoon, great evening, depending on where you are in the world. I appreciate you. I love you. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, if nobody else says it to you, honey, God loves you. I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all soon, okay? Bye, y'all.